Mirabel Ting. She's in the field this week in France and will be making her professional debut at Florida State University. Mirabel had one of the most decorated amateur careers in history. This past season, she ranked first in school history in single-season scoring average, earned all ACC honors, and won the ANNIKA Award as the nation's top player in the women's game.
I mean, a phenomenal career. She is making her professional debut, so she is a pro now. She's given up her amateur status, and as Jordan mentioned, winning the ANNIKA Award, such a prestigious award. 5-time winner for the season at Florida State. That is some kind of challenging thing to do as a college player, and she ends her career as the #2 amateur on the planet. We are now pleased to be joined by Mirabel Ting, who joins us from France, getting ready for her professional debut. Good to see you, Mirabel. Congratulations on everything you've accomplished so far, and I know you're looking forward to the moment. How are you mentally and emotionally embracing this opportunity?
It's exciting to be out here this week, especially representing myself, my country, and especially my family. It's been an honor to be here this week, so I'm excited to get this week going.
Mirabel, as you talk about family, excuse me, as you talk about family, I know you're dealing with an important and very deep loss in your family, the loss of your grandfather who's meant so much to you. Grief, unfortunately, has been a thing you've had to navigate throughout your lifetime. How are you emotionally going into such an important week?
Um, I mean, it's hard. Um, he has been supporting my journey since I was a kid. And we would have a 9-hole every evening, and so it's kind of like to be here this week is kind of I'm excited, but at the same time, getting the phone call that I didn't want to 2 days ago at the airport wasn't ideal, and um the loss that I told him right before I came. I actually visited him um before I came to the Avian. I did told him while he was still like awake. So, and I said, hey, I'm playing in the Avian as a professional, and like I would like to have you to watch me play that week. But um so it's hard. Like, I don't know, it's kind of like a mixed feeling for me right now, but I think um this is part of my life, and I just want to do it for him. And this week is all about him and my dad. And I lost my dad probably 2.5 years ago. um it was hard, but losing three people that love me, and which is all my family members within the 5 years, has been hard. But I'm just excited to get through the week and play in honor of them.
We appreciate you sharing that. Do you feel like you're playing for more than yourself this week?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm definitely gonna play. Um, this week's gonna be bigger than myself. It's not about myself anymore. It's just being able to represent my country, um, represent Florida State, and definitely represent my family members. And my grandfather, my dad, and my grandmother passed away 5 years ago.
Mirabel, as you look at your journey, I know there's been a lot of people that are important to you in your life that have helped you get through. But on the golf side of things, your Florida State teammate and another star in her own right, Lottie Wood, who's coming off a pretty special week, is also in the field this week in your professional debut there at the Evian Championship, which happens to be a major. You've called her a motivating factor in your golf game. What is another superstar alongside you? What has Lottie meant to you in your journey?
Yeah, I mean, she's a hard worker. I think I've never seen anyone practice as much that she does. Yeah, and she's a star, and um she motivates me in school. We push each other on and off the golf course. I wouldn't say we were both like competing against each other during tournaments, or we just want to have a good week and play our best. um and then like the team scorings just gets better, and that's what we are there for. And you know she has been um she motivates me a lot, and it's kind of special to see what really the one number one does. So to be able to have her on the same team has been an honor.
Mirabel, your coach, Amy Bond, had an interesting quote in a recent Golf Week article with Beth Ann Nichols. She said, and I'm quoting here, "In my 25 years, she," talking about you, "is by far the best ball striker I've ever seen." What do you feel like you have elevated in your game this year that has put you in a position to play in this championship and go on to have a great career as a professional?
Um, I think I think Coach Amy has always been talking about my ball striking, but sometimes it's just like a player's perspective that I don't really see that. But the reason that I have been playing well recently, it's because of my putting. Um, it dropped quite a bit from the previous season, and I've been working on putting and working with a different coach, so that worked out pretty well for me. And the ball striking wise has always been there since I was young. So yeah.
Mirabel, such a sublime college career, so decorated in your achievement. You're a cool customer under the brightest of lights. I'm just curious, though, as you get set for your professional debut, and ho-hum, it happens to be a major in the Evian Championship, what's the internal dialogue as you ready yourself for such a milestone part of your journey in your golf career?
Um, oh, that's a hard question. Um, well, definitely, it's another milestone. Um, like I was actually thinking of staying as an amateur to achieve the one number one, but um, I was also thinking that since I have this chance of going out to achieve another milestones and playing in a major and be the first to make something special in Malaysia, that would be great for me and going down the path onto the LPGA tour.
Well, it's been quite a road from Malaysia to Augusta, where you were at college, to Tallahassee, and now
Yeah.
to France, where you're making your professional debut. Thank you for your time. We wish you all the best in your pro debut at the
Thank you.
Evian Championship.
Thank you so much.